Welcome everybody back. This is Home Harbor and Drama. So let's continue. I did the sanding of the hull. Now it's smooth, doesn't have any steps. So we can move forward. Now this video is going to be about the rails. I already bent them. I showed it to you in previous video. I already bent them. They go like this. How I did it, basically I put in the hot water. I have some pictures I will show you. I just put in the hot water, then I put around the glass and just clamped it and leave it for the night. They dry and they ready to install. Then first thing that we're going to do, we go from the inside. This is going to be our first job. Two pieces F2, they go just like this. And then we have pieces of wood 2x3 to continue this line to the end. So guys, I already sent them down slightly. How I'm going to do it? I thought I will do the Essex a little bit lighter, but no, I'm going to do it dark. So first thing first, I'm going to paint them black, give a little bit sanding on the edge, then give a touch with the walnut stain, dilute with water. I will do the same with the F2 parts and with those parts, and obviously pieces that goes right here like this. I will do the same. Then guys, my next step after this, I will just explain you everything what you're going to do in this video, then going to be pictures, and then I want to explain you, show you. Then I go into all of our parts from false keel. Do the same. I'm going to paint them black because you can see in some points I already scratched. It's no big deal, it's not a problem because I'm going to paint it all. Paint them black completely. Then I'm going to glue them, all of those parts. I will glue them. Then if you saw a tutorial of Polaris, I going to cover basically all of the hull black, then starting to sand it down a lot, sand it down more than I sand Polaris. Then I will give a coat of the walnut stain dilute with the water. Right here we have those rails that I told you. Between them we're going to paint, they're going to be painted white, but also weathered with the walnut stain. And right here between them it's going to be completely black hull. So guys, let's start gluing it, paint it. We start with the F2, those parts, and we will go step by step. Every job that I do, I pause it, I show it to you, I explain to you everything as usual. So enjoy. So guys, the first stage is done. I am really pleased with the result. Pay attention when you're going to cut the first two pieces, F2. Pay attention to your board, where they are. Check every time with instructions. Do first the dry fit. And now guys, it's very simple. I showed you the pictures. I take one strip, I paint it whole black, then I go with the sanding paper on the edges to make it look old, because I'm going to make the Essex old look. And then I give the stain, dilute with water. Well, I'm happy with the result, guys. Now our next step is going to be planks 2x2. Check the instructions, the length that you need to cut. Then we're going to cut them, add the same way, going to paint them black, sand them down, and then glue them in the places they belong to be. You can see they're right here, F9, no, sorry, F5, F4, those pieces. We're going to cut them and do them the same, guys. It's going to be our next step. It's not complicated. What I suggest you, in the instructions, you first just basically cut them, glue them, then you're going to paint them. But if you're going to weathering them, you can weather it more your already planks, bulwarks that you already playing. The stain can go a little bit on the planks, so I don't think it's going to be nice. So first, my suggestion, first cut them, paint them, weather them, then glue them in the position, so you will not do any of the job right on your deck. So guys, I'm going to start cutting the pieces, and I see you after and show you the result. So guys, how it is in the instructions, you basically first glue them, those pieces, then you need to sand them down, make that angle. I did a little bit differently. I will show you. I already glued first two from the both sides. How I did it, I already prepared one wooden strip. I already make the same way how I did those inside. I did this wooden strip. Then I just mark when I need to cut it. I cut. Then I just do the angle by the knife. With the knife I just do a small angle. I'm weather it already. So right now I'm just going to glue them in the places they belong to be. For me, would be easier to have one piece of wood like this, because we have the distance 28 millimeters. So I will put piece of wood like this, and then I will glue my part, so they all be at the same distance from each other. Guys, this is going to be my next job. It goes taller ones go this to the stern, and the smaller one go to the bow. I'm going to do this. Then guys, I will paint from the top to the bulwarks to the whales. I'm going to paint it all black, completely black. After that, I'm going to glue the rails. They will go right here. And after that, I'm going to do that weathering that I was doing with Polaris, where we have here the black line. Right here we have in the top all of this black. It's going to stay black, but this piece right here is going to have like an old look. I'm going to paint it all black, right? It will be all black, but this part right here between the last rail and the whales, I'm going to sand it down and will give an old look. What I will use the black paint, matte acrylic, then sand it down with 320 almost take all the paint. Then I'm going to do basically the same with the wooden strip. If you see, there is three of them, there are two of them, but one is just walnut stain, another one is white, another one I will do both them white. So guys, I will do this job. During the process I'm going to do the pictures, then we will glue in the top. We have these pieces right here. I will give them. Then from here it goes one piece from our first planking, the wood we're going to use for this piece, and the smaller piece. This one I'm not going to glue, because what I want to do is to give just one. Right here is going to be again not the same but similar piece in the top, and then from here we have one piece, then another piece. I want to give from here to the end one whole piece. I will try. So guys, this is idea, and this is what I'm going to do right now. If you're not sure that you want to do the weathering, the old effect, you can just after do this job right here, you can just glue the rails, paint them white, then just stain or just varnish the hull. I'm going to do my way. After I finish the job, you can judge, you can say if you like or no. So guys, I'm going to start the working. All of the pictures are following, so I will see you after this job be done. So guys, this is how it went. You saw all of the pictures. Basically, this is not complicated. My way of doing it, I did only one side, so I can show you the other side. It's only painted black in the top. Here I make it more tense, as you can see. So here, when we have our rails, it will be more black, dark, like it is in the pictures. And then I did the similar way of weathering like I did with Polaris, and I really like it. I have some gaps, they look like scratches. Well, I really enjoy it, I really like it. What I can say, those parts very easy to do. I showed you, I make one piece of wood, 28 millimeters. So we glue all of these parts in the right position. It was easy, time consuming, but easy. As I told you, first I did cut the piece, then I did this angle, and then I glue it. I didn't weather it after gluing it, I did everything before. So when I glue it, I didn't need to do nothing else. Then guys, I glued the rails. You saw in your instructions there are 8 millimeters between them. Here I give a little bit more. Well, I didn't follow completely the instructions, but it is straight, it is perfect, just as I wanted. What I can say, how I did this, I'm not using the white paint. The paint that I have, it's white sand. I found that paint in one shop, but you can easily do it by yourself in home. You just mixed white paint with a little bit of the yellow, is going to have the same effect. This part right here is not weathered still, so it's only this part right here. If you can see, I did sand it down. I make it like an all effect. Then I just give the stain, the same stain that I used here, so it have that awesome nice old effect that I wanted. Also, I did sand a little bit our whales. Well, this is the way I wanted. In the picture you saw this turn part. This is not glued, it's just I wanted to see how it looks. I basically did 3 holes, 0.9. I have my pins, I glue it, take it off, give a little bit of the paste, paint it, sand it, it's done. This part is done, guys. It's going to be, this is the first stage of our whole work. The second part will be different. So this we have our piece trying to glue it, because the way I was gluing it, it was almost no edge right here. So I just tried to like bend it with my hands, so it I think it's straight and nice. Then this part right here, this plank is from our first planking, also is this small part. No big deal, no problem, easy. Those ones I already sent it, but you cannot see the effect because they are not weathered yet. I'm going to weather everything with the walnut stain after I done the other part. So guys, basically it was easy. I use everywhere glue gel, not the regular glue, because here I tried the regular glue and it come up, so I need now cut it a little bit. This is the old look. This is the idea of old look. Also, you saw I did paint the fall scale in black, so it's going to be all of the fall scale black, also sent like this, so it will give me old effect. Here where we have the hole for the rudder, I already told you I have piece of wood. I'm going to do the hole and put it right there. I will show you in the next video, guys. So basically this is it for our first video of the hull work. This is not complicated, not easy. Don't be afraid to do some mistakes, guys. Everything is fixable. Who doesn't like the old effect? You basically do everything the same that I did, only without weathering, without sanding. I like it like this. I see this ship like this. I see the Essex like an old ship, right? But the deck part will not be that old. I have some second thoughts about these parts for the masts. I probably will paint them as well like this, black, then sand it down and give weathering, because I don't really like just a stain. Also, I want to figure out some parts similar to this to put it in the bowsprit part. I don't know how I will do this, but I want, because it's look like naked hull. I don't really like it. I want to change it, but everything in the next video. So guys, thank you very much for watching me. This is not complicated part. Some of you who are new to this, it's intimidating. Well, something that you do new, it's frightening, but for now it look like it's dirty, but after weathering it will just pump out all of the colors and it will be very, very nice. If you don't like to do the hull like this, you just don't do it. You basically just paint in the top. Here, if you didn't do the whales, you just do the black piece of you just paint it black. That's it, guys. Then you just put the stain or you varnish it, everything like you want it. So guys, our next video is going to be about the false keel. We're going to glue all the false keel. I will finish the other part, then we will finish this part in the top, all of the rails. We're going to weather it and it will be beautiful piece of ship. And I very, very much waiting for doing this part, because we have that beautiful decor part. I have idea how I'm going to paint it. So guys, thank you for watching me. I hope you enjoy and like the idea of Essex like this. Don't be afraid to do the sanding. If you go with the old effect, it's easy and not complicated. You just scratch the paint, then you give the stain. It gives nice old look effect. Thank you guys. It was Home Harbor, Roma, hull work, stage 1. See you next time, guys. Thank you.